two topics that are gonna be on this video. I'd be surprised if not. The 2019 rewind. I think it was a 2019. I think was the most hated one, and Logan Paul.
Attention, citizens.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back, my friends. If you're new here, I am Lance. If you're returning, welcome back. Now, I was just about to wind down for the day because I just uploaded David's reaction for Funny Games. And I was going to wind her down, maybe play some Raft on Xbox and just chill. Right before I did, this thumbnail from this channel called Visual Venture. Now, it's called YouTube's most hated videos of all times. Now, I'm really looking forward to this because I guarantee you there's two topics that are going to be on this video. I'd be surprised if not. The 2019 rewind. I think it was a 2019. I think was the most hated one, and Logan Paul. I guarantee you those two stories are in here. If not, you knock me over with a wet feather because. Or a wet nose. What's the saying go? Anyway, I digress.
Oh, you sound like you slow.
I'll leave the link, like I said, of Visual Venture. Check them out. Show them some love. And let's get right into this.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize.
Karma by JoJo Siwa with an astonishing 3.1 million dislikes!
Yeah, it's rewind time.
On YouTube.
Okay, they're gonna have JoJo on here. Oh, this is gonna be a good hated list. How are you gonna be so over? See, you just too much, JoJo. You too much. She's just. You kind of force a personality. Like you just very fake, and everything you do is very forced. It doesn't seem organic. It doesn't seem authentic. It just seems fake. Everything she does seems fake to me.
YouTube videos go viral when they have more views and more likes. But sometimes a video goes viral for a different reason. Pure hatred. These are YouTube's most hated videos, ranked from the least to the most dislikes. I'm Visual Venture, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day ahead. The React announcement. First up, we've got a video that was meant to be a quick announcement. However, people hated it so much that it caused a firestorm on YouTube.
We are excited to announce React World, which is a first-of-its-kind program that allows people and companies to license all our popular shows online so that anyone, even you watching right now, can create your own versions in a fully legal way and be part of a new and exciting global community.
This announcement was made by two brothers, Benny and Rafi Fine, but everyone called them the Fine Brothers. They ran a YouTube channel called React that had millions of subscribers. Since joining YouTube in 2007, the Fine Bros have uploaded different reaction series like Kids React, Teens React, and YouTubers React. These shows gave the React channel billions of views, making it one of the biggest channels on YouTube. The channel's success is a big reason why reaction videos are so popular on YouTube today. However, in their attempt to protect their content and grow their React brand, the Fine Bros made a huge mistake. On January 26th, 2016, the Fine Bros released a video announcing their new program, React World. The idea was that their fans who wanted to create reaction videos could apply for permission from the Fine Brothers. If approved, they could use names like Kids React or Teens React for their videos, and the Fine Brothers would help promote them. However, any money the fans made from these videos would have to be shared with the Fine Bros. Initially, the idea didn't sound bad. That was until the Fine Brothers revealed how they were trying to trademark the word React itself. That's when the video took a turn for the worst. Trademarking the word React was a major issue. Reaction videos were very popular on YouTube, and many of them had the word React in their titles. If the Fine Brothers got the trademark, they would be able to control any video that used the word React.
Oh, I was wondering where, okay, I wasn't connected. Oh, I remember rumblings about that. I didn't really pay too much mind during this time. I remember when all this was going down the rumblings of people were like, I wasn't
This meant that they could take down any YouTube video with that word in it or claim copyright to make money off of other creators' videos. By trying to trademark the word react, the Fine brothers were going to war with millions of content creators and subscribers. The news made a lot of people mad. Longtime fans of the Fine brothers turned against them, accusing the Fine bros of trying to control a concept that they didn't own. It wasn't just the fans who were upset. Other YouTubers made videos bashing the brothers.
We can't wait to work with so many of you and change the world together.
What he meant to say is you can't wait to just take all of your ad revenue for whatever you happen to create that even looks like the Fine Bros format.
The number of dislikes on the announcement video skyrocketed from hundreds to thousands, then millions. The comments were really harsh, with many calling the brothers money-grubbing and power-hungry. People were unsubscribing from the React channel in droves. At one point, tens of thousands of people were unsubscribing per hour. Within days, they lost 300,000 subscribers. Backlash was so intense that the Fine brothers had no choice but to respond. A few days later, the Fine brothers posted an apology video saying that their intentions were misunderstood. They claimed they only wanted to protect their specific React series, not control all reaction videos on YouTube.
We were never trying to say that every video where someone reacts to something else is something we would try to control. When we referenced licensing the React format, we only meant our specific series, not the overall genre of reaction videos. We do not own the genre.
However, just weeks after the announcement, smaller channels on Reddit started posting about how the Fine brothers were copyright claiming their videos. The Fine brothers eventually removed the React World announcement video and dropped the entire idea. By then, the damage had already been done. The React channel's reputation never fully recovered, and almost 10 years later, the React World announcement is still one of the most disliked videos in YouTube history. Logan Paul's apology. Logan Paul's apology video titled "So Sorry" is next on our list of most hated YouTube videos. The controversy began when Logan Paul uploaded a vlog where he and his friends explored the Aokigahara forest in Japan. The forest was infamous for being a place where many people go to end their lives. Although Logan knew this, he decided to explore the forest with his camera rolling. While there, he and his friends came across the body of someone who had recently passed. Instead of treating the situation with seriousness and respect, Logan made jokes and continued to record.
How our lives unfold. There's no going back. I've seen things I can't unsee.
We found a dead body.
He then uploaded the video to his YouTube channel, showing millions of viewers the disturbing footage. It didn't take long for the backlash to hit. Viewers were outraged, calling Logan disrespectful and heartless. The video got hundreds of thousands of dislikes before it was deleted by Logan himself that same day. In response to the backlash, Logan released an apology video titled "So Sorry."
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize.
But rather than calming the storm, this apology video fueled even more anger, racking up over 1 million dislikes in just a few hours. It wasn't his vlog that was the most disliked, but his apology. Logan even trended on Twitter with countless tweets blasting him for exploiting someone's pain for clout. But if Logan already apologized, why was everyone still mad? For many viewers, Logan's apology seemed fake. They felt like he was only saying sorry because he got in trouble and faced backlash, not because he really understood how wrong he was. It felt more like a performance meant to save his reputation rather than a true expression of regret. The apology video is still on Logan's channel with over 63 million views and almost 3 million dislikes. But the dislikes on Logan's apology video weren't the only problem. The real consequences were much worse. YouTube kicked him out of their Google Preferred program, potentially costing him millions in ad revenue. On top of that, he lost several deals with brands and advertisers. A movie he was working on got put on hold, and even the Hollywood actor The Rock told Logan to delete every picture and video of them together. And it wasn't over. Logan's own business partners sued him, claiming the scandal made them lose a $3.5 million deal. Feeling the heat, Logan took a break from content creation. Eventually, his fans, business partners, and even YouTube forgave him. Logan returned to YouTube, but continues to stir up drama to this day. By this point in time, Logan's apology was widely considered the worst YouTuber apology in history. That was until this next video, Colleen Ballinger's apology. The video you're about to see isn't just one of YouTube's most hated videos, it's also a
You got Colleen in here too. This shit ass response. Oh my god. If you haven't seen this, please.
Perfect example of a terrible apology.
Hey, it's been a while since you saw my face. I haven't been doing so great, so I took a little break. So a lot of people are saying some things about me that aren't quite true. Doesn't matter if it's true though, just as long as it's entertaining to you.
The video was posted by YouTuber Colleen Ballinger after she was accused of something so serious that it could have landed her in jail. But instead of making a normal apology video, she did something totally unexpected. She sang her apology while playing a ukulele. The video went viral, eventually becoming a meme known as the ukulele apology. This was a ridiculous way to apologize for a potentially serious crime. But what exactly was she saying sorry for? Colleen Ballinger started on YouTube in 2006, but didn't have much success. In 2008, she introduced the goofy Miranda Sings character, which gained her millions of fans. Over the course of 10 years, her channel amassed over 10 million subscribers, making her one of YouTube's biggest stars. But in April 2020, Colleen found herself at the center of a career-ending scandal. One of her fans made a video accusing Colleen of inappropriate behavior with him when he was young. This inappropriate behavior included sending him weird messages, asking him for photos, and even mailing him her lingerie.
This was what I was sent. I don't even know, sorry, I don't know which way this goes. This is what I was sent, okay?
Colleen made a brief apology after these allegations came out and the situation seemed to fade away. But that wasn't the end of the drama. The allegations resurfaced in June 2023 when more young fans came forward with similar stories about Colleen's inappropriate behavior. In a Rolling Stones article, fans shared stories about how Colleen pressured them to send pictures and have video calls. She even invited them to slumber parties despite being much older than them. They even had screenshots to prove it. Many people began to speculate that Colleen liked to have inappropriate relationships with her fans. Instead of addressing the new allegations with a serious, straightforward response, Colleen decided to do something completely unique. She was going to sing a song.
I've been wanting to come online and talk to you about a few things. Even though my team has strongly advised me to not say what I want to say.
I think you should. I think maybe you nitwit. You should have listened to your team. But thank you for the content you gave us to the world, to the universe with this nonsense. Because it shows the mental capacity you have.
I recently realized that they never said that I couldn't sing what I want to say.
In a bizarre apology, Colleen didn't provide a real explanation for her actions. Instead, she sang lyrics that downplayed the allegations and made excuses for her behavior. Viewers could hardly believe what they were seeing, so in anger, they downvoted it. Colleen's High video currently has over 2 million dislikes and 18 million views. Fans expected a sincere apology, but instead got a song that was disrespectful and insensitive. After the backlash from her ukulele apology, Colleen took a 4-month break from YouTube. When she finally returned, she posted a new video where she apologized again, this time without the ukulele. She made a more serious apology saying, "I don't expect anyone to welcome me back with open arms. I don't expect to change anyone's mind with this video. I just wanted to come on here and say that I'm sorry." The ukulele video made her lose a lot of subscribers and several of her live shows and tours were canceled. Despite all of this, Colleen is still vlogging on her YouTube channels, hoping to rebuild the trust with her audience. But no matter what she does, her ukulele apology will go down as one of the most hated YouTube videos of all time. Jojo Siwa's Karma music video. This year, 2024, Jojo Siwa's music video for single Karma made history for all the wrong reasons.
Your #1 first place overall goes to Karma by Jojo Siwa with an astonishing, record-breaking 3.1 million dislikes!
Jojo Siwa started her career as a child star on a show called Dance Moms and became a teen pop artist. In her career, she was famous for her colorful style and upbeat songs aimed at young girls. But with the release of Karma, everything changed, just not in the way she'd hoped. Jojo wanted to reinvent herself. She spent years wearing sparkly outfits and big hair bows. But now that she was older, she wanted to switch to a more mature, provocative image. The release of the Karma music video in April 2024 was supposed to be a bold statement of her new look and sound. However, it didn't go as planned. JoJo Siwa went from looking like this to looking like this. But instead of fans embracing her rebrand, JoJo's new look became an internet meme. Her music video was also described as cheesy and hilariously goofy. One reviewer called it the worst music I've ever listened to. One big reason for the backlash was the video's content. The music video showed JoJo wearing suggestive outfits and making inappropriate gestures. That was completely out of line, especially since most of her fans were kids. Parents were upset because they felt the video was too graphic for her young audience. But things got worse after JoJo's performance at the LA Pride event in June 2024. During the performance, she danced provocatively with her background dancers, drank from a bottle of vodka on stage, and swore loudly into the mic multiple times. This behavior didn't sit well with fans, especially since many of her younger audience members were in the crowd. As news of JoJo's behavior spread,
other pop singers who had young stars know how to transition. They had a little, there were some, of course, people get some feathered. If you come out with some decent, creative stuff and know your audience, if you know you have a young audience, you can still try to do something and not piss off. Because that would piss the shit out of me off if I had kids. But the Pride event, I'm not surprised. But I don't know why you have a young people at a Pride event. Young kids like that. It still annoys me. It's too adult for Pride events, in my opinion. That's just my opinion.
The dislikes on her Karma video skyrocketed until it hit 3.1 million dislikes, becoming one of the most disliked videos on the platform.
Trash.
T-Series. In 2018 and 2019, YouTube was buzzing about one thing: PewDiePie versus T-Series. What started as a playful competition spiraled into something much bigger. By the end, this epic battle between two massive channels led to some of the most hated videos on YouTube. The reason T-Series videos got so many dislikes was not because of the content itself, but because of the rivalry between two channels, PewDiePie and T-Series. For many years, PewDiePie held the title of the most subscribed channel on YouTube. He didn't just have the most subscribers, he also had the most views on his videos. PewDiePie was even predicted to be the first creator to ever hit 100 million subscribers, but that prediction didn't last. In late 2018, a new channel started taking over, T-Series, which was an Indian company that produced music and films. Their videos were so popular that in January 2017, they overtook PewDiePie and became the most viewed channel on YouTube. But PewDiePie still had the most subscribers. Before long, T-Series began closing in on PewDiePie's subscriber count, and it seemed like they might take his top spot. A new report even predicted that T-Series would be the first YouTube channel to reach 100 million subscribers. But PewDiePie wasn't gonna let that happen without a fight. In August 2018, he posted a video titled "This Channel Will Overtake PewDiePie," where he playfully asked his fans to help him stay #1.
Who is this T-Series channel? This channel will pass PewDiePie. I'm #1!
The most stupidest pissing contest I ever heard in my entire life. First of all, it makes more sense. I get it. It's subscriber versus subscriber. But it should be content creator versus content creator. Like PewDiePie versus Markiplier. Like, to me, that makes more sense. That's a real rivalry. A company versus a content creator. Okay. It doesn't, to me, it doesn't hit as hard as like, it was like, two titans of YouTube battling out than a company for mixed videos. Kind of kills the lead for me a little bit. And PewDiePie, I never really find interesting at all. Whatsoever.
#1!
PewDiePie didn't know it yet, but with that request, he had just triggered a full-blown fan war between his supporters and T-Series fans. PewDiePie's fans were determined to keep him at the top, so they started disliking T-Series videos as a way to fight back. Millions of fans joined the effort. They organized campaigns to dislike every video uploaded by T-Series. This wasn't just about keeping PewDiePie on the top anymore. They wanted to bring down the T-Series channel altogether. PewDiePie added more fuel to the fire when he released a diss track called Be Lasagna, which was a direct attack on T-Series, and it got PewDiePie's fans even more fired up. They started disliking T-Series videos in massive numbers. Big YouTubers like Jacksepticeye and Markiplier joined in, asking their own fans to support PewDiePie by subscribing to his channel and disliking T-Series videos. Mr. Beast even bought every billboard in his city telling people to unsubscribe from T-Series and subscribe to PewDiePie.
Hey! Calling all bros, you can save YouTube. Subscribe to PewDiePie, unsubscribe from T-Series. Truer words have never been spoken.
There was a march in Pakistan where protesters held signs reading unsubscribe T-Series and expressed their support for PewDiePie. Hackers around the world hijacked printers, making them print over 100,000 flyers supporting PewDiePie. Needless to say, this rivalry got out of hand. But despite the millions of dislikes on their videos, T-Series won the battle. It all came to an end on May 29th, 2019, when T-Series officially passed PewDiePie and became the first channel to hit 100 million subscribers. The PewDiePie versus T-Series rivalry led to some of the most disliked videos on the platform. This next video on our list is much more serious than this competition. It involves compromising kids for money. The CoComelon bath song. The CoComelon bath song is one of the most hated videos on YouTube, and its high number of dislikes reveal just how much controversy surrounds it. This video, created by the popular children's channel CoComelon, has racked up over 6 billion views and 16 million likes. However, the number that stands out the most is its 12 million dislikes. That's a 42% dislike to like ratio. When parents were asked why they disliked CoComelon, most of them had the same answer: addiction. Parents can't stand the bath song and other CoComelon videos because they're too addictive for toddlers. At such a young age, the content should be safe for their growing minds, but CoComelon is far from that. It's like poison for their brains. CoComelon is designed to keep kids hooked to their screens. It uses bright colors and flashy effects to grab their attention, and the scenes change every few seconds to keep things exciting. These tactics make it hard for kids to stop watching. For example, in the bath song, the scene often changes every 1 to 2 seconds.
Let's see how many seconds it takes for each one of these scenes to change. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. 2, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Parents also complain that CoComelon adds absolutely zero value to their kids. The videos don't teach the kids anything, it just turns them into zombies that stare at the screen. Some parents even said that their kids throw tantrums when a CoComelon video is turned off. Given all this, it's no surprise that the CoComelon bath song has 12 million dislikes. Parents believe that CoComelon isn't just entertainment, it's making their kids addicted to screens. And to show their frustration, they've made it one of the most hated videos on YouTube. If you guys want a more in-depth breakdown of this situation, check out my video, How the Internet Destroyed Generation Alpha. The next hated video on our list was also created by a...
Oh, I saw that thumbnail. Let me know in the comments if you want to check out that video. I thought that was kind of interesting. Let me know in the comments. Anyway.
Popular company. But after one tragic incident, they went from loved to absolutely hated. It might surprise you, but the second most disliked video on YouTube is actually a movie trailer. The trailer for the beloved movie Sadak 2 received a whopping 13.9 million dislikes. With 81 million views, the trailer only managed to gather around 700,000 likes. That's a 95% dislike rate. That technically makes the Sadak 2 trailer the most disliked video on YouTube if we're going by the dislike to like ratio. People didn't just dislike the Sadak 2 trailer because of the movie itself. It had to do with a much bigger issue, the death of a beloved Bollywood actor.
Big breaking news that is coming in at the moment. Actor Sushant Singh Rajput has committed
On June 14th, 2020, all of India was heartbroken after hearing about the passing of actor Sushant Singh Rajput. The 34-year-old was a rising movie star in India. Police reported that he took his own life. However, investigations began to reveal a darker story, one that would lead everyone to hating the Sadak 2 movie. It turns out, before his demise, Sushant was almost given the lead role in the Sadak 2 film, but at the last minute, he was kicked out of the project and replaced. Why? Alia Bhatt But the film's lead actress didn't want to work with him. Alia wasn't just an actress, but also the daughter of the director of the movie. This made people believe that Alia might have influenced her father to replace Sushant with another actor. Old clips of Alia mocking Sushant surfaced, which fueled the public's anger. On a talk show, Alia talked down on Sushant's achievements. Sushant's fans felt like he was treated unfairly by powerful people in Bollywood, including the Bhatt family. They believed that getting kicked out of the Sadak 2 movie because of nepotism drove Sushant to do what he did. So when the Sadak 2 trailer was released just 2 months after Sushant's passing, it became a target for angry fans who were still mourning him. They flooded the video with dislikes as a way to protest nepotism in Bollywood. The hate continued until it hit 13.6 million dislikes, setting a new YouTube record. The next video on our list probably took...
Damn, it was like that. Wow. Wow, that's...
millions of dollars to create, only to take the crown as the most hated video in YouTube history. YouTube Rewind 2018.
2018.
Ironically, the most disliked video on YouTube was made by YouTube. With a staggering 20 million dislikes, YouTube Rewind 2018 was the most hated video on the platform.
Yeah, it's rewind time.
But why did this video, which was meant to celebrate the year's biggest trends, end up getting so much hate? Every year from 2010 to 2019, YouTube released a video called YouTube Rewind to recap the most popular moments on the platform. In the beginning, it was a simple collection of the biggest viral videos, but over time, it became a full production. By 2012, YouTube featured popular creators to perform viral trends in their videos. At first, this format worked well, but by the time YouTube Rewind 2018 came around, things took a turn for the worst. That year, it seemed like YouTube completely ignored what its community wanted. YouTube Rewind 2018 felt disconnected from the creators and events that people cared about. Many viewers were annoyed that YouTube left out major moments like the huge PewDiePie versus T-Series rivalry, which was one of the biggest stories on the platform that year. PewDiePie, who was also YouTube's most popular individual creator, wasn't even mentioned in the video.
Seriously, YouTube, I feel like there's no longer a YouTube Rewind when you bring up stuff about what's happening in the world and include talk show hosts. This video should be a representation of all the biggest events and YouTubers on YouTube during the year.
On top of that, YouTube invited celebrities and influencers.
I'm not big on PewDiePie, but you're not going to put him in the video? I'm no marketer, but Jesus Christ, I'm not the biggest fan, Bobby. Like, you know, look, you know, you gotta look at the analytics. You gotta look at the numbers. Stupid. But you had Ninja on. I can't stand Ninja. But he brings views. But you had Ninja on there. It's stupid.
Who weren't really part of the YouTube community. People were confused about why movie stars and talk show hosts were included when they didn't contribute to YouTube's culture. Fans wanted the video to focus on their favorite YouTubers, not random celebrities who had nothing to do with the platform. So why did YouTube make all these strange choices? According to tech YouTuber Marquez Brownlee, it was because of advertising. Marquez explained that YouTube started seeing Rewind as a way to appeal to advertisers who cared a lot about brand safety. That meant that YouTube had to leave out anyone controversial like PewDiePie, even though he was a huge star on YouTube.
They obviously are a company that has to make money, and the way they do that is by pairing advertisers to content. So they started seeing YouTube Rewind as a place to showcase all the best stuff that happens on YouTube for advertisers.
This focus on keeping advertisers happy made the video feel less authentic. Instead of celebrating the real YouTube community, it felt like YouTube was just trying to put together a polished, advertiser-friendly product. In response to all the hate, PewDiePie decided to create his own version of YouTube Rewind.
Yeah, it's rewind time. You know, if I could control Rewind, I would want it to be an actual rewind.
PewDiePie's video was much more in touch with what the community wanted. It featured real highlights from the year and didn't shy away from controversial moments. After the disaster of YouTube Rewind 2018, YouTube tried to fix things with Rewind 2019, but they just made another mess. Instead of doing a big production, YouTube Rewind 2019 went back to a simple compilation format, showing the most liked videos of that year. But fans thought it was a lack of effort, like YouTube had just given up. The 2019 Rewind still got 10 million dislikes. YouTube Rewind was no longer a celebration video, but a cesspool of hate comments. Because of all the bad feedback, YouTube decided to cancel the Rewind series completely. These hated videos remind us that being real with your audience is worth more than views or likes. Even if I'd like to think our production quality is on point, no amount of editing can replace keeping your trust as my main goal. Visual Venture.
That was good. See, I remember that Rewind. You could tell, yeah. Now, since he put in that context of they want it is like a reel for advertiser. Hey, this is come here. You can be safe with us. We have, bring us your, we can, grease each other's palms. We can make some money. It's safe for advertisers. Look what we have here. We have a little package here. We have a little package, all video package here. Our content creators just love it. Yeah, they love it. Yeah. They love it. Advertisers, come on in. Come on. You know what I'm saying? It's about the bottom dollar. It always is. It makes it. Duh. I should have thought about that. This was a good video. Very well edited video. I enjoyed how, in editing how you see the YouTube screen and how it pans from like viewer count to the Colin Ballinger story they did. I like how you get. I'm trying to figure out how to do that shit too. So Visual Venture. I like it, and the little highlighter effect. Yeah, that little editor. I mean, I like all those little effects. This was a good video. Let me know in the comments what you thought about it. Let me know what you thought. Do you remember any of these? There was the Coco Melon I'm not too familiar with. There's a couple I wasn't really familiar with. Some more I'm more familiar with. The Colin Ballinger is very well. It's just more recent. JoJo C. Girl, get it together. And of course, Logan Paul. It was 2018. I thought it was 2019 wasn't any better too. So I wasn't too far off with that. Let me know in the comments. Like I said, I'm getting out of here. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Bye.